Hey there, I'm Brian Goulet of GouletPens.com, and today I want to give you a quick look at the Omas Ogiva Cocktail. This is a limited edition pen that's going to be individually numbered in celebration of Omas's 90th anniversary, which is this year in 2015. If you're familiar at all with the Omas Ogiva Alba that came out at the tail end of 2014, it's the exact same pen, just 3 new colors that are coming out. So the Ogiva Alba was the 3 colors that came out there. The cocktail is these 3 new colors here. This is a great pen for collectors, obviously, because it's a limited thing and it's only going to be available basically for not that long, maybe a couple of months before they all get snatched up. It's also great for those who just like to write with their pens, because the Omas pens are a fantastic writing experience and have a really good reputation for that. It's not out yet as of the shooting of this video, but it's looking to be coming around October of 2015. So there's 3 different finishes that are available in the cocktail. The first one is called Bloody Mary. The next one is called Blue Angel, which I just have to point out is a very fantastic looking Goulet blue. And the last one is Vodka Lemon. And these are all transparent demonstrators. Some are more opaque than others. The lemon one is obviously the most translucent of all of them. And these are made out of cotton resin, which is kind of a proprietary Omas material. It's a blend of natural cotton celluloid and acrylic resin. So it's got a very smooth feel, and it's actually somewhat self-polishing. So when you're holding it with your hand will actually kind of polish out some of the fine scratches that might come naturally just with acrylic pens. And it resists staining more than a pure celluloid would, so it's a good blend in between a celluloid and an acrylic. I've got some cool behind-the-scenes videos that I had worked with Omas when I did the Ogiva, so you can check those out if you haven't seen them already. Holding the pens in my hand, the grip, it's a pretty hardy grip. It's not a heavy pen, so it's comfortable, especially if you like to write for long periods at a time. Having a little bit bigger grip helps with your keeping your hand from getting fatigued. It's got very shallow threads that are unobtrusive, so no matter where you're holding the pen on the grip, it's going to be comfortable for you. And it's got the engraving that's actually on the underside. These pens that I have here are actually prototypes, so it has the word proto written on it, but in the actual pen it will have a number there out of 327. It weighs 22 grams, which is the same as the Ogiva Alba, and just to give you some kind of perspective, it weighs about the same as a Lamy All-Star. It feels really comfortable as far as the balance goes, whether it's posted or unposted, so you can kind of go either way with it. Me personally, I like to have it posted, but it's long enough where somebody with large hands like me can go unposted and write just fine. Or if you have smaller hands, if you write posted, it might seem a little bit back-weighted, but it's not that heavy a pen, so I think you'll still be okay. As far as the nib options go, so you've got several different nibs. So if you're familiar with the Ogiva Alba or the Arte Italiana, it's the same nibs that are used on those pens as what will be on the cocktail. So you're going to have a 14 karat gold extra flexible in both extra fine and fine, and then an 18 karat non-flexible in extra fine, fine, and medium. And even though it's non-flexible, it's still very springy, and these are actually what I prefer because for my personal taste, the 14 karat ones are a little bit too soft for me because I have a bit of a heavy hand. So I've got a video here that you can check out on writing with all of the Omas Ogiva nibs. The nibs are very smooth with a slight hint of feedback. The 18 karats are a little bit springy, so it's a good all-around nib, and the 14 karat ones are very soft, so you got to kind of watch out with that to write with a light hand. But overall, extremely pleasant writing experience with these pens. The cap is a screw cap with a push-to-post, and the clip actually has a roller wheel on it, so it makes it easier to get on and off your shirt. The filling mechanism is a piston with a 1.7 milliliter ink capacity, which is plenty of ink to keep you going. So that gives you a quick look here at the Ogiva cocktails. The pen has a list price of $495. We're going to be selling it at GouletPens.com for $395. It is definitely a significant investment of a pen, so make sure you do some research, read some reviews and stuff like that on the Ogiva before you dive in the deep end on it. But we have had really good feedback about it so far. It's a pen that I've personally been using in the old style, the Alba, and I like it quite a bit as a daily writer. So if you want to learn more technical specs, see updated pictures and info about it, you can check it out on gouletpens.com. And if you like this video and you want more like it, be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thanks so much for watching, and right on.